After driving from Edinburgh and picking up Alfie at Bradfield College, we finally arrive in Paris. And thanks to Alfie's GPS, we actually managed to find the hotel in the middle of Paris. But as we'd arrived during the rush hour, it was late, and we set off for dinner at Scaramouche, close by the hotel. The next morning, sightseeing, we set off for Notre Dame, but got off at the wrong station and had a hard time finding it. When we did get there, the queue was so big, we decided just to look at the outside. Alfie was then hungry, so we stopped for a crepe, and then decided to go on the hop-on, hop-off boat on the Seine. Our boat arriving at the jetty, the Notre Dame jetty, and it's a beautiful day, as you can see from the reflection in the water, and we don't go very far, getting off at Champs-Élysées. Trusting the French drivers to obey the traffic lights, I took a photograph in the middle of the Champs-Élysées. And after lunch at a very nice restaurant, we set off for the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower doesn't look too scary from a distance, nor really when you're standing underneath it. The first stage you go up in a gondola, which is okay, but as you get further up, there doesn't seem to be an awful lot holding the tower up. However, we get to the first stage, and Alfie and Grandma are holding on for dear life. The view, of course, is magnificent, and you get a panoramic view of the whole of Paris. That was Montmartre in the distance. But then, to go up the second stage, it seems to get narrower and narrower, and we hope that all those steel girders are holding up. Particularly if the repairs is 1889, and what about maintenance? At least at this level there's something to hold you in, you can't fall out, and of course the view is magnificent. Along with many other cities, Nassau is shown as 7,215 kilometers from the top of the Eiffel Tower. And here we are, back down at the bottom, thank goodness. And then it's back on the hop-on, hop-off to return to our hotel. The next morning it's the Louis Vuitton Museum in the Jardin d'Acclimatation. And of course the museum was built by Frank Gehry, or designed by Frank Gehry. Frank Gehry, of course, has built many buildings around the world, and all famous. And here we have an interesting water feature. In the background is the Louis Vuitton Museum. Next to it was another water feature. Water running down under the building, and then it's into the building, up in the elevator to the top floor. There were a number of features within the museum, and this one you sat in the chair and watched the metronomes. It was therapeutic in some way, apparently. This garden is designed like a coffin. And then we go down to the next floor on the escalator. More strange designs, a chair, and some paintings. As we make our way to the outside at the back of the building, there's a series of mirrors you can see yourself in and see everybody else too. And there's that water feature on the other side. More selfies in the mirrors, and happy Alfie, and then it's off in the metro to Le Café des Chats, Nicholas Lewis's recommendation. The cat at the front desk, and then they're all over the place, hopping out of all sorts of corners. This one's ready to pounce on somebody, and this cat is about to eat Alfie's dinner. A selfie with a cat, and another one. Very contented. And finally it's back on the metro to the hotel and off to the airport.